So the other day when I was a bit worried about not being able to record anything in customs, I messaged Flame and said, hey, let's play some 1v1s, because that way we can guarantee none of the broken pets are in play. And he very graciously agreed. I think probably I've been out of touch in terms of 1v1s for too long, and I should probably try and brush up a little bit. So we're playing Golden. I'm playing Golden, he's playing Puppy, so basically our main packs each. Although I haven't really played much, if any, 1v1 with the new version of Golden. And yeah, it does make quite a bit of difference not having Eggplant. However, Puppy Pack has seen some pretty big changes as well. And I think when I was playing, the last time I was playing Ranked, I was recording the results of every single game. And I think my record against Puppy Pack was pretty awful. And I could be wrong, but I feel like Golden lost to it quite badly. But of course, this was back in September, and with the changes, I think the landscape looks a little bit different. Broken Lionfish isn't in there anymore. And, Golden Pack, you do have Potato, but, previously Lionfish was doing so much damage that I don't think Potato really made much difference. And with the number of hits as well, it would get removed quite quickly. But the damage that output that Lionfish has now is so much lower. You can definitely survive in many more situations. Of course, T-Rex was changed as well. So instead of buffing the whole team, I think it was the whole team before, it'll only buff 2 of the tier 5s and 6s. So probably not as easy for Puppy to pivot into an automatic win scenario. And actually, before we played, I was asking Flame about it, and he said that he thinks, or he's heard at least, that Golden actually beats Puppy now, which I was a bit skeptical about to begin with. But I guess I can see that some of the changes are definitely good for Golden. I guess Eggplant maybe wasn't all that relevant against the previous version of Puppy Pack. I could be wrong, but there aren't really as many combos that require the perfect ordering in comparison to some of the other packs, I think. So here I'm not having a great start. Flame's got the typical setup with the huge moth, hatching chick, lemur for the garlic. The flea does give it weakness this turn. So we are actually going to win finally. And take the first heart off Flame. But we'll take the level again. So I do get another manatee. But I think I'm actually just going to greed here and keep it right till the last second. Yeah, so we'll just take the double avocado for more gold next turn. Although it does mean that the manatee at the back is looking kind of sad on 2-1. But Flame hasn't really improved massively. I wasn't really thinking about what he was potentially setting up for here. And I think actually it's going to be a tie now. The hare at the back having 4 health instead of I think it was a lemur in the previous turn that only had 3. So yeah, Cone Snail time to go. And I'm going to buy, sell the Stoat. And actually luckily here I get another manatee. So the buffs that the Falcon is getting are going to be significantly better now. And I think, am I going to take the Fig? I imagine this is probably not a very good play here, buying equipment onto a tier 2 that I should be selling probably pretty soon. But yeah, I'm definitely out of practice. And to be honest, when I was playing Ranked way back, it's not like my plays were particularly optimal back then either. So we get another manatee and another flea. I'm just going to take the flea and freeze the manatee to be able to refresh its health. And I think here I buy the egg, although I probably should just roll 3 times. Instead, look for more falcons and manatees. And I guess another flea would be good. So now Flame has the eagle. Now eagle is, it's a good unit, but I don't think it's as good in Puppy Pack as it is in Customs. In Customs it's an auto take, it's just so strong. Actually here we are going to lose by 1 because the lemur had the bus from the hatching chick at the back there. And yeah, the eagle in puppy, it can't really spawn anything great other than octopus and lionfish. And lionfish, when the eagle's level 1, the lionfish is only doing 3 damage on feint, compared to the octopus, which could go quite wild against my team of low-statted summons. So we need to try and make a comeback before Flame fully completes the pivot to all the late-game pets. I take the potato as well to try and reduce the damage on the manatee. I don't want it going down to ultra-low health again. So Tar comes in, which makes sense. I've got the summons at the front, which are going to get beaten by the chili. But we do copy an eagle, and I actually get Silver Fox, which is really nice because it means I get extra gold next turn. But now we are on lethal. Of course, when you copy the eagle, it can only summon units from your own pack. So it's not possible for me to summon octopus or lionfish myself. So here I roll the chocolate, and I've got 2 candidates for level up. We've got Flea and the Falcon. But I think here, because I'm on lethal, I decide that I should take the fig instead. And maybe that's not the correct decision. Maybe I should just spend the chocolate here. But I think the 2 figs are going to guarantee remove the lobster at the back. Or actually, it will guarantee remove the... it will guarantee hit the tar if Flame doesn't change his lineup. And I think that means that the flea could end up overwriting chili. But actually, Flame changes his lineup completely. He's now got the lionfish in. And so the figs actually killed the lobster. And we still copy the eagle. So yeah, we're going to win this time. But I guess that's not surprising. The Pack 2 player, they're probably going to have a turn like that where they pivot. And they're a bit weaker. But then their strength is going to increase quite rapidly. So we take the level and I get Cobra and Highland Cow. And here I wasn't really looking at either of them as viable options. I probably could have thought about Cobra maybe, but I think I'm being on 1 health, 1 HP. I can't actually, afford the time that it takes to get the Cobra online because it does so little damage to begin with. So I'm going to go for Beluga, which is generally like just a great option, and Nyala with the Nigerian to reduce the health, which I guess is going to hit the moth. Maybe that wasn't really necessary, but just taking any useful equipment onto the Beluga when you have a pet in the shop that you want to get inside the Beluga, I think is a wise decision. So you can see here, Lionfish previously would have been doing so much more damage there, but we end up copying a level 2 eagle for our trouble. The snipe there actually missed the falcon, which is nice, although I'm not sure if it actually mattered. So we're whittling away. We refresh the health on the manatee. Now it's turn 11. I really want to find pita bread, both for the falcon and for the manatee. And I'm keeping the Beluga separate here because depending on what comes up, I might be willing to have 2 Belugas. I'm not sure the slug is actually necessary at this point to inflict the maximum damage with the weakness. And in the end, I decide to just combine the Belugas. Chocolate cake on the flea in the absence of chocolate. So we double weaken now. And yeah, you can see here the slug isn't actually doing a whole lot now because of the positioning. And again, with a 1 HP breakpoint, we copy the eagle and get a level 2. Again, another 1 HP breakpoint there because the moth only had 9 attack. And the 8 trumpets from the Nyala is going to get us the win. So we get a chocolate, and there is actually a wolf in the leftmost slot of the shop. So I think I'm just going to level the Beluga now. although it does mean I have to move it back. And we get Oyster Pteranodon. And actually I roll into level 3 Manatee and Pita Bread at the same time. And I think, am I going to take the Pita on the Falcon? Given that it survived on 1 HP in a previous turn, it seems like it would make sense. And here I thought about Potato for the Manatee again, but decided I would rather leave both slots open to try and find another Pita. And almost made a mistake there with the Wolf inside the Beluga, but do move it back in time. So what has Flame done now? He's got the Sauropod Elephant Seal going. The Moth actually still has 9 attack, or it was an 8 attack last turn. But now the Lionfish is going to activate the Pita Bread. And the Wolf actually does mean that we don't get to copy an Eagle. But I think we are going to be okay anyway. We do copy the Elephant Seal. And yeah, the Falcon has enough health as a result of the Pita. So now we're in sudden death, 1 health each. And I do find a Crane in the shop. Now, I did want to do, Crane Manatee before, but now that I have the Wolf and the Beluga, it would be kind of awkward. I would have to I would either have to accept that I'm going to lose a pig, or put the Beluga at the back. It would be quite nice to move the Falcon forwards and then copy the Eagle again, because I missed out on copying it in the last turn. But I think in the end here, I'm going to decide against making major changes to the team, since we're on the comeback trail. We've won a bunch of games. Maybe here I should have frozen the Wolf in order to be able to buy chocolate onto the Beluga or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. And yeah, we get the Pita on the last roll. And I'm actually just going to upgrade the Flea so that I could replace the chocolate cake at a later date if we end up tying somehow. We have had a bunch of close matches, so that's not out with the realm of possibility. And actually Flame has pivoted at the end here to have the toilet paper plus the Puma. So if I didn't get that chocolate, the Flea would have only been level 1 there. Again, the Wolf is actually going to kill off the Eagle, and Flame I think is a bit unlucky here that the Eagle is still only level 1. And another 1 HP breakpoint to scrape the win on sudden death. So really good game. We actually played a bunch of games before this, most of which Flame wiped the floor with me. But that one going down to the wire, I felt like it was definitely upload worthy.